Hello everyone. I'm going to come over here and do a video and show you how I made this miniature cake. 3-tier. Main thing is when I made this one, I didn't leave an opening for me to turn it off, so I had to wind up going and cutting it open to get it to cut off. Now, seeing it to cut it off is the other thing, next thing. There we go, I got it off. I'm making mine out of the spools that ribbon come on. This one here is what the glitter ribbon come on at Christmas. My bottom one, just like that one, is real narrow. So I made my corrugated cardboard longer than this to make it bigger than the other one. You can trace your circle for the top off of your tea light. Some of these tea lights has got little, I don't know what you want to call them, little plastic pieces where these set up. I took my X-Acto knife and cut them off so it would set flat. Then covered the top of mine with a piece of blue glitter paper. And how I done mine is just found my center, and then I took a ink pen and poked it through the hole, put them up on the ink pen, and that gives you just about what you need to slip it over the light. But anyhow, my next one, it's just a wider one that trim come on. And then, of course, I got my tea light for the top. But I've done got my pieces of corrugated cardboard cut, which this is going to be longer than this. But corrugated cardboard's pretty steady, so it'll help hold it up. You can make these any size you want. It's just with this corrugated cardboard, this spool here is as big as it gets unless you want to overlap it. And I'm doing this wrong. Get this off. Glad I got that fork dried, because I need to do my tops first. Do it like that, I will be messing up. I've done got my centers cut out, hopefully enough to, what I done is took the circle like goes on top of your light, and I traced around. I don't know if you can see that ink pen mark or not. Yeah, you can on this side. I traced around it in the center, and then I cut part of that out and left about 1/4 inch all the way around. Then that gives you enough room to glue your top on. Now what I'm going to do is just put glue all over this. And we'll see it right here in the corner. Just let it dry. I'm also going to do that with this one. I do my tops first. That way when I do my sides, the tops will be covered and won't be showing, which we'll put trim on this so it don't matter. But still, that's how I like to do mine. I'm not the one that started this. I don't actually know who started this. Been looking them up on YouTube, but people's been making them for quite a while. So, you don't have to, I'm sorry, I'm in a rush with my video because I want to get done with it. Not in a rush, I just don't want my phone to shut off. If you're doing these, you don't have to cut this off. But I wanted mine flush with this, so I cut mine off. Just went around, cut all that off even with the centerpiece. And left this top. And then that way you got something to glue to. Let's see if I can get these cut off of here. All I'm doing is cutting around the bottom of the spool. And goodness, I got to get me some good scissors. Every pair I pick up don't want to cut. I know they make left-handed scissors because I'm left-handed, but I've never been able to use a pair of scissors with my left hand. Doesn't make sense. I don't know how many other left-handed people is that way. Just make sure you got this trimmed where it's not going to be getting in the way of your sides. Got that one done. Now on to this one. These don't take too long if you get your stuff ready first. I don't have nothing handy to glue on the top. I had glued flowers on my other one. But just to, well, I thought for a minute I'd stuck it on there upside down. Just to show y'all how I'm doing mine. So these empty spools from the ribbon do come in handy. Just hoping when I get this one done I can get it turned on easier than what I did my first one. Be my luck, I won't be able to, then on video. But what I'm going to do, find my X-Acto knife. I am going to go from the bottom and cut this, that way I can see more about what I'm doing. This is going to be harder to see to glue my tops on. Just taking me some little scissors, cutting this out. I don't think I can cut that from down in here. Well, maybe I can. Gonna cut my table, but my table's not much anyway, so as you can see, it's got writing all over it. My granddaughter was sitting here drawing and went through the paper, and I haven't. Last time she did that, I took a SOS pad and scrubbed it off. Come on here now, Connie, you can't keep pedaling with this one piece. But I got that one cut out. I'm going to try and cut this one out all at once, so maybe it won't look so bad, but this is going to be covered up, it don't matter. Actually, that worked great. Just lay your spool down, hold your knife in there and turn it. And that worked great. So now, I can start gluing my paper on. Just remember, you want your longest part. Just take get some extra glue off. I don't think it's going to happen. You want your longest part at the bottom. That way your cake will set up higher. I know this extra glue is probably going to make this bulge, but I can't do anything about it now. I'm just going to flip that back. Just put glue all over my spool. Set up there, glue gun. Thank you. I would like to make a bigger one of these, but would have to use something besides this corrugated cardboard, but I do believe you could lap it together and it not show, because on this spool that I showed you, which was the Christmas ribbon, it barely fits around this spool. And it fit around my other one. I don't know why it's not completely this one, but that's okay. This will be the back, if I remember to make it the back. See, there's that part. And I do have a little bit of a gap in the back, which my other one don't have a gap. It just barely made it. If you can see there, where I joined it together. It's a perfect fit. Must be a difference in the spools. Or from where I started out and I've got that glue raised up, but that's okay. Now I've got this piece here ready. Now this piece here you do want to cut even with your spool, unless you want it to set higher. That's your choice. But I want mine, I think these come out just right like this. And how I got my size of my paper, I laid the spool down and kind of rolled it, marked my paper, and then cut it off. And this one does have a little bit of overhang, but a little bit of overhang is not going to hurt it. Just trying to make it even here. Getting way ahead of myself on this. Can't believe that done run out of glue. Here I am sitting here not using my things for my fingers and my mat. A wonderful lady sent me in the mail. Just totally never thought about it. If I don't get on the ball here, my phone's going to shut off. Got something on my phone that I can't delete right now at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and... I may not have time to put trim on this. Yeah, and I got my paper just a tad too big here hanging off. Let me see if I can trim it off. Might regret doing that, I don't know. But it's got to be out of my way. I would rather have used foam, but instead I used glitter paper. Used a circle punch off of something I had punched out, some pretty flower looking paper, or some paper that looks like it's got flowers on it. Come on, Connie, get it on there. Goodness, I'm so nervous trying to rush through this video. Got too much overhang there. I want to trim a little bit of that off. If this video shuts off, people, I'm sorry. Let me glue that down. I wish the phone that I was using took a SIMS card, but it don't. It's a Moto G I've had for about 5 years. It can't even take the battery out of that thing. But I've got that ready. Let's see if we can't get this glued together. What I'm going to do is go around the outside of my ink pen mark. You could go on the inside of it some too, but if you have to go in there trimming it some more, it's going to make it hard. Center it the best you can. And there's that part. This tea light was shaped a little bit different than the other one I had. But I'm just going to run my glue up around the bottom edge of this. Find my seam. Oh, worked out good. And there's that. People, I don't think I'm going to have time to put my trim on here. I'm running on almost 20 minutes. Sorry I couldn't finish this video. I am going to see if I can get it turned on. And of course I didn't leave enough opening, so I'll have to go back and try that. But here it is. I was going to put, sorry about that, I was going to put this here on there. That would have been pretty. I still will go back and do it. This is Reek-Rack, I think is what it's called. But, wished I'd have turned that on before I glued it down, because now I can't get in there to turn it on. But this is how I made mine out of the empty spools of ribbon. I like this one. I like the blue. Does look a little different without something glued around the top of that light though, don't it? But I hope this helps y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. And I shall see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.